Hi, today I want to walk you through the client portal. The client portal is a web page that we have created especially for our universal support and our Good Computer clients. It's a way for you to log a ticket, get some training, find out some information, and do a variety of things. So I wanted to take you through it today and just show you what it can do. So I will share my screen and we will get started. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is the IT button here down on your taskbar. So this is your instant way of opening the web page that you need to open to get to our portal. So you don't need to worry about what the URL is, what the address is, what you have to type in. All you need to do is click the button and you're in without any trouble. Now this automatically logs you in if you're using your Office 365 credentials to get into our portal, so it'll automatically log you in. If you're not using those credentials, then it will take you a slightly different screen and you'll need to put in your username and password, but otherwise this will automatically log you in and you're ready to go. Now there's quite a lot on the screen, so I'll take you through a piece at a time. First thing I want to show you is this big orange pop-up here down the bottom. Now that is an alert bubble. Now if there is something happening on the broadband networks, or if there's roadworks happening outside your office, or if there's something going on that might potentially interfere with your work or being able to access the internet or being able to access anything really, then we put these alerts up on our portal so that when you log in, and because sometimes you want to create a ticket because something weird's going with your email or whatever, then if there's actually an Office 365 outage for your emails, then you can think, oh, okay, it's probably that. I'll just wait to see if it resolves itself. Or you think, yeah, okay, it's definitely that. I need to create a ticket because I need help with it. So it just gives you a little bit of extra information if there's something going on at the moment. Now, poor old Vodafone is taking a bit of a hit today. I've put an alert to say that there's a Vodafone outage on the 3rd of November 2021. There isn't actually a Vodafone outage today. It's perfectly fine, but they're being used to demonstrate the alert bubble for us here today. So I'll close out of that and I'll walk you through the rest. So you'll see this top part of your screen is probably the most important part for now, especially if you're wanting to log a ticket. Starting here with our phone number, so you don't need to post it on your monitor, you don't need to write it in the front of your notebook. Click the button, it takes you straight to the phone number, and it's right there. And if you're using any kind of electronic calling like Teams calling or any other POBX that can run off your computer, of course, copy and paste is right there, so that makes it nice and straightforward. You can also create a new ticket. Now this takes you into the ticketing portal, which I'll show you shortly. You can create a new email. So just by clicking on that, it will open eventually a new email ready to send to Universal Support Help Desk, and you can type in whatever problems you have. And then send that off, and that goes directly into our ticketing portal. So it's all there ready to go. So you don't have to remember what the email address is. It's just all ready to roll. Now we also have this option here, which is to have someone call you back. So this is the callback option, or the call me please button, where you can type in your number. So if we type in our number, I can remember what it is, 471823, and then you press the call me please button, and then it will say, yep, okay, we've sent an email off to the ticketing portal. It has all your information in it. It says, hey, look, Victoria has requested a callback, and then someone knows that you really just need someone to give you a call. You don't have time to be mucking around writing emails or creating tickets or whatever. You just need someone to give you a call. So that's just a nice simple way of getting that sorted out. In addition here, you have got your lead technician, all his details here. So if you need to get hold of him, you'll have your phone number that would normally have his DDI number, or her, might be her. We don't have any hers at the moment, but I'm hopeful. And so their information is there at the ready for you whenever you need it. And his email address as well. So if you want to email him directly, you can do that. So there's no problem with that. You can also view tickets, view invoices if you are an admin in the portal, and you can view users the same as if you're an admin. So these are all ticketing portal options, and I'll show you how they work in just a moment. So I will show you one other thing in here, which I'll need to turn on my chat so I can show you. If someone is available to chat, for instance, if I'm available for chat, or if one of the guys is sitting in the office and is available to chat, this option will also come up where you can ask to actually have a chat conversation if you want. So, and we only turn that on if we're actually available to do the chatting. And so you'll see that will won't be on all the time, because obviously we're in and out, but and there are other ways of creating tickets, but if you feel like having a chat discussion, then we can do that as long as someone's got that chat option available for you. So I'll show you the ticketing portal. Now this actually takes you to a completely separate portal. So this is opening up a whole new web page, and you can see the same as our one. You are signing in with your Office 365 credentials. So it shouldn't take too long. So it's just the same as logging into Office 365. And then it comes up with a variety of sort of specific options. You could just select I have a problem, but these are kind of our most common issues. I need to restore from backup, for instance, is quite a common one because I've deleted a piece of software. So I would say this software is related to a Word document. What do I wish to restore? Let's see, I want to restore my client files. And I last saw it yesterday. And is there anything else I need to know? No, I don't think they need anything else to know about that. Press submit, and then your ticket has been created in our portal, so you can see a summary of the ticket you've just created and the ticket number right here up the top. So if you need to refer back to that ticket number, you can. And you can see here are the other tickets that I have created. And here's the most recent one that I've created. And it says the status is new portal. So that just means I've just created it from the portal, and it's waiting for someone to pick that up and sort that out. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the ticketing portal. There's a few more bits and pieces you can go and have a look. If you are an admin in here, you can also see any invoices that we have raised for you, and you can also, we don't use projects, or not very often anyway, so you probably won't see projects in there. But you can also see the users that you have in your company if you are an admin inside this portal. So if you don't have access to those and you want them because you are an admin, then just let us know and we can elevate your users to admin status. So that's just a wee look into that ticketing portal there. So with these extra things here, they will take you directly to that ticketing portal and specifically to that spot. So the tickets button will take you directly to the tickets list. The view invoices takes you directly to your invoice list. And the view users takes you obviously to the users list. So they're just really quick ways of getting into those areas. So now we have down the bottom, we have the training center, the alerts, and events. So the training center is kind of a permanent place where you can find various bits of training for a variety of things. And there's general training for all sorts of things. What have we got? Teams, Microsoft 365, OneNote, boosting security. There's some stuff from Kaseya about ransomware. There's all sorts of bits and pieces in there. Some of them are web pages to read. Some of them are YouTube videos. There's quite a variety. And then there's this area in here for training that's specifically for you, so just for you. And this one here is just for Decision One, Introduction to Microsoft Teams, is one that we've identified that all of our staff should probably have a good read of or have a good watch. So and then in here is also a training report, so you can go and see actually who has watched or read which training, and so you can see whether anyone's actually picking that up, if that's something that you want to keep an eye on. So that's the training. The alerts is a similar thing. You can see that there's that Vodafone outage that we saw in that orange bubble earlier, and you can see that's here in our Decision One alert. So these are alerts that only Decision One people can see, so no one else can see them. And then there's general alerts. Here's one for the 8th of October. That's a genuine Vodafone outage. It was down for about half an hour for broadband for some of our customers. So that was quite a handy thing to note at the time for a few of our customers. So you can go and see the alerts after the fact. Now, the last one, the events, you can see there's no events in here at the moment because of COVID-19. Thank you, COVID-19. There are almost no in-person events, although we do try and keep an eye on webinars, and so those are the ones that come up probably most often. So keep an eye on this box. They are ones that run on specific days and specific times. They're live events, and there aren't a lot that come out for end user customers in the IT space, which I think is really disappointing, quite a bit frustrating, and something I'd quite like to fix, but we won't be fixing that today. So keep an eye on those. They don't come up very often, but when they do, they're usually well worthwhile doing. So we try and keep that up to date as much as possible. So that is really the basics of what's in the portal. There is quite a bit more to it. So just once you get in, you go and have a wee poke around. The reports area is somewhere where you can go and get your monthly reports, your quarterly reports, all the ones that we do for you. There are more contact details for accounts payable, for your account manager and all that kind of thing in here as well. And we have a wee feedback spot if you want to tell us how you think our portal could improve. So that's just a quick overview. Hopefully you find our portal helpful. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.